Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We are back and we're doing a best of 3 M21 draft. Alright, well, as you might have seen, the guest drafter was Travis Sowers. So please check out his video, watch his Twitch, hype up his YouTube videos if you like them, let him know you'd love to see some more content from him on SeemsGood or on his YouTube channel. So that would really help if you like watching Travis Sowers videos like I do, to get him to record some more videos for the site, the channel. Alright, we'll see you when the draft fires. Alright, draft is fired and we opened a powerful rare in Radha. It's a great card. It's like card advantage, turns into a huge creature late. It's got first strike on your turn. It's really nice. Other good cards in here, we've got the Grasp. Good black removal. Selfless Savior, great white card for any white deck. Grasp is good for any black deck. Lofty Denial, playable in blue-white skies. Furious Rise, good for the Gruul deck. 4 power matters, Gruul deck. Radha is a little weird in that it doesn't have 4 power, and that's kind of like the main part about the Gruul deck is 4 power matters, but I guess you can pump it to 4 power. Otherwise, pretty underwhelming pack. Pegasus, playable in skies. Magma, playable for all red, good with Pyreling. That's it. Not much. Alright, follow-up pick. Jeez. Talk about good cards. We can go for the tutelage plan. This card is incredibly strong. Fate's Fetters, great removal. Nothing in green or red. Probably pretty clear tutelage, I think. Tutelage, you don't even have to build around it. It just wins on its own. Great card. If you do build around it, you just want a bunch of draw card effects, cantrips, ops, Teferi's Protege, Rain of Revelations, stuff like that. We'll just take the tutelage. Getting tutelage early is nice too, because you can build around it, especially if you get another one. Other notable cards in here. I like Battlements, as Travis calls it. It's like Glorious Anthem. Ever since he said that, I've like completely flip-flopped on this card. Oh my god, it's so good. It's a common Glorious Anthem. Yeah, Fate's Fetters is amazing for white. Fetid Imp, just solid, blocker in the air. Okay. Best card in this pack is probably Capture Sphere, Mistral Singer. I'd rather have a Capture Sphere on a tutelage plan. And those are definitely the most exciting cards. You have Archfiend's Vessel for a res deck. I haven't seen res be a super successful archetype in this format. And then Mauler, fine for Selesnya counters, certainly playable in there. But it's just 4-drop, whatever. Gift, black-white life gain, decent card for there. Not great. I think it's just a pretty clear Capture Sphere. Okay, Unsubstantiated I like quite a bit. Wishcoin Crab's a good roadblock. I don't know what color combination works best with tutelage. Acolyte is the best card in here by quite a bit. What color pairs best with tutelage? It's got to be red. It's got to be red, because you get like Thrill of Possibilities, yeah. So Izzet spells would be the best. You'd have Crash Through. Okay. With that in mind, I could take like an Unsubstantiate. This card has impressed me. Kills tokens. Tempo. It's uncommon. Otherwise, I think it's Acolyte, but Unsubstantiate, though I would say weaker than Acolyte, is much better with the current 3 cards that we have. Current 2 cards, I guess, that we have. Okay. Best card here. None of it's great. Can take the Crab. It works well with the tutelage plan. It's a roadblock. Steed. I don't love the idea of tutelage, Azorius tutelage, but you do still get Defiant Strike, which is not a sought-after card, and does still work with tutelage. Otherwise, Stephenson Training, also random tutelage value. Crypt Lurker is actually a pretty good card, but I don't know if I want it here. I might just cut blue. There's nothing worth diving into because of this pack, and Crab does actually work with tutelage. Alright. So, Roman Ghostlight, gonna buy us some time, good tempo. You can kill your opponent with it. Otherwise, Wizardry, good for Izzet spells. I'm unfortunately afraid Izzet spells is not going to work out, because we have not seen red flowing from this direction. Maybe we can supplement on a pack 2, but we might have to just pick a different color here for our second color. Maybe Skies. Just go blue-white Skies with Defiant Strike, tutelage plan. There's also a feat in here, which I love. 6-pick feat. Could be a sign, maybe just go for the Skies plan. Alright, we'll take the Ghostlight for now. Sky Scanner works well with tutelage. It makes sense. It's fine in Skies. Rewind, not a great card outside of Constructed. Deathwing Thalad's actually fine too. Just Roadblock, buys time, but I'd rather have Sky Scanner. Better synergy with tutelage. Okay. So, Portcullis Vine actually does have some tutelage synergy too. And it's a roadblock. I kind of like that. Maybe blue-green is still something. Pride Malkin's clearly a better card, but not necessarily for the game plan we want. Probably just take Pride Malkin anyway. I'm actually going to take Vine. So there's some late black, none of which is particularly exciting. Furious Rise doesn't actually have you draw cards. It's not good with tutelage. Return to Nature would be a sideboard card. Shieldmate, if blue-white is the plan, is actually fine as a blocker. Maybe I just take that. Okay. Yeah, because we're seeing the white. You can take the battlements here. Lets your Skies. It's best in blue-white Skies. So, okay. Another Shieldmate. Just blocker on the ground. Otherwise, Mauler. Take the Shieldmate. It's a lot of Shieldmates. Could take the Blossoming Sands if I wanted to splash green. 3 Shieldmates does seem excessive, but I may need some blockers. Crypt Lurker this late's kind of crazy. It's a good card. Training actually works with the deck, so I'll take that. Another one. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So, Read the Tides, best synergy with tutelage. Arcanist. Don't have a lot of synergies with that right now. Gorman, Big Fat Flyer. Track Down. Actually good synergy with tutelage as well. Can't find it though. Well, you can scry it though. And then, yeah, it's actually still just fine with tutelage. Actually helps you get it quicker, so that's not bad. Read the Tides makes the most sense though. It's expensive, but I think it just makes sense with what we're trying to do. Alright. Trying to figure out our second color plan still. All of this is particularly unexciting. You can take the Swooper. Just get a flyer. Then at least we have a second win plan. Yeah. I think blue-white Skies is where we're going to end up going. So, Scanner. Good with tutelage. Good with battlements. Larcenist. We don't have ways to make it evasive, so I don't like that. It is good with tutelage, though. Visionary is great with tutelage. Currently could have like 4 green cards that are good with tutelage, which isn't bad. But Skyscanner is also good with... It's clearly worse than Visionary, but it flies. We'll take it. Enthralling Hold. Well, that's pretty good. It's a powerful effect. It's something to do since we're playing so defensively. I actually really like what it does. I think we'll take it. Otherwise, probably Wheel of Shieldmate anyway. Frost Breath does buy some time. Crab, another crab would actually be fine. But we'll take, and Pteranodon would actually be good too, because for the green plan, just because we have double Setessan Training, but also because it's just a roadblock for a mill plan. But we'll take that Enthralling Hold. Frantic Inventory. It's probably not too late to start getting in on those. Otherwise, Chorister is quite good. I like Lifelink. But Inventory, I think, is too good with the tutelage plan to not at least attempt. It's going to put our tutelage plan in a new category of good. So a second Read the Tides or Larcenist. There's also Enforcer. Enforcer to me makes sense. We have some flyers now. We want to find some more. And tapping down is quite good for our slow but steady plan. All right, I think we'll take the Cove here. Kraken's a little bit too slow. We're kind of already on the slower side. So let's just make our mana better. Judgment we could do. Glide Master, just a random 2-drop. I can fly over top, maybe block early. Judgment at least is a good sideboard card. I don't want to have to play the Glide Master. 2-1 is quite bad. I'd much rather have a 1-mana 1-3, and we have plenty of those. Could take the Dart. We don't have any removal really, so maybe Dart is the pick. Because I might actually end up main decking that. Charger will take. It actually trades reasonably well. You can give your flyer, you can pump your flyer too. Green would have been something worth considering at least. We don't need any of this. Certainly not a Sentinel. We don't want things entering tapped. Guess we take the Golem. Larcenist. I mean, it's late. We just take it. Could still find Rousing Reed. Second Crab or second Dart. I mean, Dart does kill things, albeit slowly and expensively, but worth considering. A lot of green. Let's not have that. I mean, we're not competing with those. Okay, so another Ghostlight is a good pickup. Take it. Over the Swooper, yeah. Probably don't want the Golem, even though 3/5 body is pretty reasonable. I don't know if we're gonna. I mean, Larcenist still has a chance, just not really right now. Take the Ghostlight. Well, choices here. I think the Skyscanner is more valuable to us than the Revitalize. They both net cards, and this does gain life, but Skyscanner works with tutelage, works with battlements better, works with Enforcer. I like that. Demonic Embrace, so strong. I mean, Siege Striker is certainly the strongest card, but I'm not in love with it for our plan. It is pretty good with the shield mates. It might just be worth taking because it's a strong card, but we could actually take the Capture Sphere too. I mean, the longer the game goes, the better we're going to be. Siege Striker is much more of an offensive card, which I feel like we're not super offensive. I think I'm taking Sphere. It's sad because Siege Striker's so much better, but at the same time, it's like we've kind of designed this deck to be either killing them with skies or buying time. Here, still take the inventory, hope that we can find one more. We've only got 3 more picks, 2 more picks maybe where we can find one. I might actually play 2, sad as that is. Otherwise, Wall of Runes, which we might even wheel. No one cares about that. I don't think the Larcenist is going in currently. Waker. Well, I love Waker. Tough to not take this card. It's a big payoff for us in the late game. Rousing Reed would be great too. And this doesn't actually draw you cards, but I think Waker is what we're looking for. There's also Feet, which I love, but I'll take Waker. Can also win games on its own. We're not super color intensive. I might be on board with like Radiant Fountain to buy time. Although Valorous Steed just is a big board roadblock, I suppose. Adept is good. It's a late visionary. Take the Adept though. Adept is also good with battlements. Alright, Enforcer number 2 to me makes sense. So, bit of a tough deck. It didn't quite come together as well as I would have liked. I think we're off the inventory plan. As much as I want to do it, 2's not enough. Probably don't need the crab. It's a good roadblock, but I don't know if I want it. I'll have to think about it. Ooh, battlements we're gonna fit in there. Maybe we don't need 3 staunch shield mates. Although I mean they're good with battlements. Oh, we did get the Wall of Runes back. Hey, that's good. This is actually a tough deck. Got a second Cove. That's good. This is a tough deck. I'm not sure exactly what I cut. Tome Anima. If it was going to be playable anywhere, I think it'd be playable in the deck that has all the card draw. But sorry, we'll figure this out. Get these out for now. So, I guess 4 or 5 drops is quite a bit. Probably gonna have to play 17 lands. Silent Dart is worse. It's tough. Like, with 2 battlements, I'd rather have creatures. But darts deal with some stuff. I probably still would just rather have shield mates. Because this is also expensive. Like, I don't mind having 19 creatures with 2 battlements. We don't just win with tutelage in this deck. We can fly over top or beat down for some big value. So maybe cutting the darts does actually make sense. Wall of Runes is quite a bit worse with battlements, but do I want to cut it? I guess with 3 shield mates it's probably okay, but we'll see. Maybe the crab can go, but crab can attack and block. We definitely have to make 2 cuts though. We're going to play 17 lands because we have 4 or 5 drops. We have a Waker that I'd like to cast. We have no ramp. And we have a Read the Tides that I also want to play. So we have to figure out some cuts. And it might just be a crab and a wall. We have 3 shield mates. We still have a charger. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is fine. It's really not it didn't quite come together the way I wanted. My only issue with it, it didn't quite come together. I wanted either another tutelage or to make this is it spells or to get a bunch of frantic inventories. Like it just didn't quite, all the pieces did not quite come together. But it still has an okay plan. We've got enforcers with flyers. How many flyers do we get? 3, 4 sort of, 5, 6, 7. 7 flyers is reasonable. 8 would have been the number I would have liked. So I guess we'll do one more white. Although all of our blue is the double. So maybe blue does make more sense actually. So yeah, it's tough. I think this deck needed a little bit more help and it just did not quite get it. But I think we can steal some victories with it. There's still some powerful stuff in here. Waker, Hold, tutelage is fine on its own to win the game. Double battlements with evasion, early roadblocks. I think it's reasonable. We'll give it a try. We'll see you round 1. Alright, round 1 we'll play first. I think we still keep this. No white mana is a problem, but we have like 9 sources of white with our 2 tap lands. We have double Sky Scanner in here. Hopefully we can find white mana. Sure. We'll take it. I mean, we could eat up their turn, basically, if we blocked, but I don't love it. Oh, this is pretty good. Let's, oh, I should have played Scanner first. It's not a huge deal. We'll do the Scanner and then a Shield Mate. Alright. And then we'll pass. Sure. So they'll kill our second Sky Scanner. It's still okay. Probably gonna drop the, can actually do the Adept. Can do the tutelage now. Got some choices here. Can do the Capture Sphere on the Archer. I wouldn't mind a loot though, because we could draw a land. And then we could even follow up with a Charger. Yeah. I like that actually. Let's start in the tutelage plan now. Did get a land, not quite the one I was hoping for. We can still play a Shield Mate though. Alright, that's good. So, probably ditch the Charger, I guess, then. The problem is, Shield Mate doesn't block the Archer well. So maybe I ditch the Shield Mate? But we need to be able to block the Blackguard. So it's probably the Charger. We go Cove. We go Shield Mate. And then we pass. Then we can double block the Blackguard. We do take 3 from the Archer, but we have Ghostlight, which is probably not great against the Archer, but fine. Also gives us a flyer. Let's do Tome Anima that much. Alright. So I think we just jam the Ghostlight now and bounce the Anima. Oh, it's a Spirit. That's kind of funny, actually. We can do the Archer. It can ping, but it's more mana. It can't attack. They won't be able to attack with Anima if they replay it. I think we're on the tutelage plan now anyway. Alright, they're both blocking there, they're blocking there, okay. That was fantastic. They have an empty board. We're on the tutelage plan anyway. So we can just go Adept go. Adept attack with Shieldmate, I guess. They're drawing more cards. Got rid of a couple more things. We'll drop Adept. No reason to get rid of Waker. We're a land away from hard casting it now. If they just drop a Archer, we can Sphere it. Or if we draw a land, we can Waker and tack into it. They've got just a grip full of cards. Okay. That's kind of an unexpected one. Alright. So we can read the tides, which means can mill them for 6. I think I'm actually gonna what am I gonna do? I think I just attack with that up. If they feat here, it's fine. Like, I'd still rather that on the Adept than my... this wasn't... Like, I didn't even attack with Adept for getting damage in. I did it to get another blocker to buy time with tutelage, so... I'd still much rather that happen than kill our, like, Waker with a swift response. Not that I would ever attack with this in this matchup. So I guess they can play Archer to kill our bird. It's still 1 less damage to us. Could have read the tides that turn, but I think I'm just going to Capture Sphere the Archer now. I kind of wanted there not to be a sense of urgency. Like, if I draw 3, they get a big sense of urgency with tutelage. So they might not use Protege. But here, I still think they're tempted to use Protege. But, I mean, we don't really... Like, if I draw a land, I'm still just jamming a Waker. They have a kill spell for it, so be it. They play like a big kill spell. It's just even more time to do stuff with tutelage. Alright, well... Careback, huh? Okay. Well, we'll do the Read the Tides. We're going to draw 3. Cancel in there. Guess we just go land, Shieldmate, pass. So they have counter spells, they have removal, cheap looters, and card draw. Alright. They have 6 cards left in their deck. It's like a perfect draw. We don't even need to show them the Waker. I think we'll just bounce the Gorman. And it's just going to eat up too much of their time, I think. 3 cards left in their deck. They can cast it. We'll sap the shield mate. Yeah, we don't draw, so we can't. So they still have a turn left. We'll just drop Waker then. And I guess we can go land and pass. So their main deck name is Legion's Judgment. Actually pretty good against us. So Waker might be better off used in this match as like a look at top 2, pick one card to play around a lot of the tools that they have. They're gonna draw to sacrifice themselves. Yeah. So tutelage plan got them there. So they have the big flyer. We have capture spheres unsubstantiate for that. Enthralling hold. Ghost lights. Okay. Is there anything we want? Darts. Deal with. Protege. Tome Anima. Skeleton Archer. Shield mates don't pair well against either of those cards. Daybreak Charger does. Warded Battlements do not pair well against those either, but these are kind of important for what we're trying to do. Enforcers don't pair well against those either. We actually have cards. We don't look great against 3/3s. Might be in our best interest to drop a shield mate. You know what's interesting is if I get rid of Waker, which I know seems crazy, their Legion's Judgment doesn't do anything. They'll just have a, like, we get rid of this, they have a blank card in their deck. It's practically a blank anyway, though, because you can just use Waker for value. It's tough to get rid of Waker. It's just got too much good stuff going for it. Kind of on board with Dart, though. Like, at least one Dart. It deals with stuff that Shieldmate can't. I could see maybe cutting one Enforcer too, actually, because they're not great against, like we basically saw Gormand as the only thing. Like, I don't really feel great about holding up 2 mana to tap down a 3/3. That's not great. Whereas Sound Dart, it's like one-time cost, kill something. I'm okay with this, actually. This seems like a good... Actually, Wall of Runes is going to be better than Shieldmate here, too. Okay. I like this. This is good, actually. This is kind of all assuming that... Alright, well... I was going to say, kind of all assuming that tutelage is what's going to get us there, but... thankfully our deck has a backup plan of killing them with flyers and battlements. That was actually, surprisingly, the first time that playing a Ghostlight and being unable to bounce a Tome Anima, that's like the first time that's come up. Which is surprising. So we want them to cast something so we can resolve this tutelage. If we can resolve the turn 2 tutelage, I'm feeling good. Right, that's good. So we'll Get in with Charger, I guess. I'm fine there. They kill it with a Skeleton Archer anyway, so it seems fine. I think we ditched the Swooper. Yeah. Man, they would have drawn Karavek to kill our guy too. Kind of surprised. What on there? They could cancel this, I guess. Oh, no, okay. Lofty and Nile too. Guess that's okay. Alright. So we can go land, scanner, another land, we can go dart, pass. No second blue yet. Alright, get written back. Alright, cancel. I mean, they can't cast it. We don't really have anything that I'm worried about getting countered now, either. I can't bounce their Ghostlight with my Ghostlight, so I don't love that. Neither of these are good unsubstantiate targets, but we can unsubstantiate cancel, which is kind of cool. It is actually cool. So we can silent dart their Dowser. Takes a lot of mana though. But I suppose we want to do it now. And I'm not going to attack with Sky Scanner. There's no point. Like, it just... I don't really see the point. Alright, Duress taking, I guess, Read the Tides probably. That's what I would take. Yeah, I mean, that's just going to put their clock down to, like, nothing. They can leave up cancel. I don't think that matters. So we can drop a Sky Scanner. They can cancel it, it doesn't matter. Sure. That's the Cove. Pass. So we can double block a Ghostlight. Wall of Burns, why are they keeping that in? We're pretty lucky that we got paired against an opponent who has a seemingly horrible plan against us. We're also pretty fortunate. I think we resolved turn 3 tutelage both games. So that was pretty optimal for us. Guess we just chill. There's just no need to play anything here. They can counter this, I guess. Surprisingly didn't. Which I'm not sure exactly why. Looks like we stole match 1 off tutelage, so cool. Alright, we'll take it. We'll see you round 2. Alright, round 2, we will play first. Oof. Yeah, I don't think we can keep that. It's not doing anything. This one we can keep. I might, I'd probably ditch a shield mate. Alright. So, kind of the beauty of Teferi tutelage that I like so much is that if you have it in your opener, it can become your plan. I know they didn't mill Teferi's tutelage, so I guess that's good. But if you draw it late, it actually still does stuff. That's what's so nice. I guess we stay back so they can get in for 2, so they can outnumber us here. So basically, yeah, late or early, it's good. So I can trade. I don't think that we just, your guy can fly. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna tack over for 1 there. Trading 1 for 2 doesn't seem good. Look at Pestle and Haze maybe. Not sure if I care about that. So, that's fine. Problem is I don't really have a good Roman Ghostlight bounce, but I think I want the Ghostlight out on the board, so get in for 3, and I might actually Ghostlight Solemn. Yeah, I guess I will. They get to replay it. They get to ramp again. It eats up their turn though. I mean, when we've got 6 damage evasive right now, so yeah, this is fine. Like, they can play Gloomsower. We've got a Capture Sphere for it. We're getting over for 6 each turn. I'd probably just take the 3 from the Solemn. I'd rather Capture Sphere something big that flies. We're currently winning the race, so there's no urgency on Solemn. The only thing about Capture Sphere and Solemn that's good is, well, now I do it, because otherwise we're gonna discard it. This is still fine for us. Each player loses 2 life, so they're not exactly in great shape there. Capture Sphere looks like it's actually good here. We don't want to kill Solemn, and we don't want to kill things for sides, so that's nice. Let's go Scanner first, because we can get our other battlements. Did not, but it's okay. And we'll drop the Enforcer. Pass. So they've got to deal with both of our 3/2 flyers. Yeah, cool. So this is the beauty of a deck that's not built around tutelage. We've got a good backup plan. Our backup plan is, hey, we can skies you from above. We can tutelage you from below. So turn 3 tutelage, we go on tutelage plan, most likely. Or you draw tutelage on turn like 15, and it's going to beat them in a couple turns anyway. So that is nice. Shieldmates look fine here. We didn't see much from them, actually. Scythe, basically. A Solemn and a Enforcer. So are they on a mill plan? I don't know. But it worked fine, so let's run it back. Alright, this hand is definitely a keep. We're doing stuff. We want to do more stuff, but we're doing stuff. Alright. It's too bad about the battlements again. Would have been really good with this hand. Alright, so we have a blocker for the Enforcer. So we can do Scanner and Shieldmate next turn. That's pretty good. It's fine, I guess. Cage down right. Let's go Scanner first. Then we'll go Shieldmate. Pass. So I think we can go like this. They can dart a Scanner. I'm okay with that though. One card left in their hand. Okay. That's fine. So suppose we attack. In response, no, they didn't have the mana to dart plus so they're gonna dart our Adept, I guess, but it's alright. So we can read, we can play around Lofty Denial, I guess. Alright, there's our tutelage. So that's good, actually. We can... It's probably wiser to just shift gears on our plan then. Let's do tutelage. See if we can resolve it first. Alright, good. Good. Very, very good. So, guess we can ditch a land. Start milling the opponent. You can go play a land. Enforcer, and we can still leave up Unsubstantiate. I guess we can attack. I guess. I don't exactly see the reason not to attack. Like, even though we're on the tutelage plan, there might be a situation that we need to try and race. So, might be wiser. Well, I guess enthralling hold would be a reason not to, but it's okay. Yeah, I guess I can bounce my own Gale Swooper if I want. I mean, they've currently got us with the Sanctum before we get them with tutelage. Huh. I guess that could actually help us. So, one card left. We can unsubstantiate our own Gale Swooper, I guess. Alright. So it looks like they've got us dead here, so we'll just play the battlements and pass. So, surprising loss there. I thought we were in actually really good position to beat them. And this does actually feel like yet another match where we should easily win. Our opponent's plan does not pair particularly well against us. They do have a Stitcher, though, to bring stuff back. There's like a way to... Okay, yeah. How do I look at their... There we go. So they've got like Dowser, Enthralling Hold. None of their creatures seem exceptional. They do have a res card. Yeah, I feel like this is like a really good matchup for us. I'm gonna do the darts though, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna do darts because, well, darts are worse against the Scythe. That's true. I don't love Enthralling Hold here either, but if it's going to go late game, it's going to be good. Maybe the darts aren't good. It's kind of a tough choice. There's nothing that's actively bad here, though. Yeah. I think we run it back. I mean, we can kill him through Skies. We can kill him through Tutelage. We got Sanctumed out there, but we had to miss quite a few times to get to that position. This would keep because of Waker, which is nice. That's the nice part about Waker. guess we can do it at the end of their turn. First turn Radiant Fountain is unexpected. Alright, take the land. Guess we attack. That was a good drop. So now they don't have the mana to dart plus Larcenist, and they have to dart here. I think I actually even attack into a Solemn, believe it or not. It depends. We might just set up for a better Alpha Strike with these double Enforcer next turn. Don't play at all. It's unexpected. Well, let's I think we actually just get in with these two. They still have the mana to do that. Okay, that worked out pretty well for him. Just get in here. Go play the Shield Mate. Pass. Sure. So they have Grasp and mana. Yeah, it's fine. So... Don't quite... I mean, we could get tap bounce, and we only get 5 in. It's not worth it. gonna bounce my own enforcer here. That's tough. Now they would draw 2 more and boost their scythe. I think we actually take it. I can keep it tapped in the future. I think I might have to go for that plan. That's the dilemma. Alright, well, that's a good draw. So, we want to tap this down before they can get loot value. And we want to tap the Larcenist again. Scanner's a great draw. It's going to increase our clock, give us more enforcer value and Drawling Hold. So we can take their own Larcenist. I like that. Let's get into the flyer here. Who draws, though, from Infernal Scarring? I think they draw. So they would draw 2, even when Larcenist dies. It's still okay. I think that worked out okay. They have multiple Drawling Holds, so that's pretty surprising. I mean, we're ahead on the raise, so I'm going to take it. So... the scanners here. Alright, that's good. They can't even use Swindler anymore, which is important. Tap the Larcenist. Wow, that's cool. We're lucky we stole that's 2 matches so far with this deck. Very fortunate that we've had good matchups for what we're doing. Alright, we'll see you in round 3. Alright, round 3. It's a good keep, actually. We can do stuff early. We have both colors. We have double battlements, which are good for our deck. Swoop here. Adept is really good too. Let's do the second battlements first, though. Adept is amazing with battlements. Alright, that's fine. We're flying over top, so I don't really care about that. And now they kind of have to kill us here. And Titanic Growth doesn't do it. So they could Hunter's Edge. That's not gonna do it. Alright, so we kill him, which is pretty sweet. Battlement's just doing so much work. They have multiple Warden of the Woods, huh? You might as well attack. I mean, you're dead. Yeah, I could make a bad block or whatever. Alright, let's just get in there. And that should do it. Alright, so multiple Warden of the Woods, which are actually pretty good against us. They have the cats. They look slow. Maybe they just had a slow hand, though. Shieldmates are still good with battlements, but they're not going to be great outside of that. But Wall of Runes doesn't seem great either. I mean, Larcenous... The darts actually do look... Do the darts look good? They deal with cats. But only, like, immediately. So I don't love that. Enthralling Hold does not work on Wardens. I don't like that. Capture Sphere does, but they get to draw. I don't like that. I feel as though Shieldmates are not going to pair great against what our opponents are doing. But I don't know what I'd rather do. Could swap it out for a Larcenist. Just because it's like random card draw. But it's slow. I think the darts might actually do something here. But do I want to drop my Shieldmates for it? Shieldmates, like I said, they're really only going to be good in this match with battlements. So basically game one. Otherwise, I would like to be able to kill their cats, but cats only die if they haven't been pumped already. It's tough. I guess Shieldmates are also good with Charger. I might just have to settle for Shieldmates and hope that they've got some 2-power things that they'll pair well against. Alright, it's a good hand. Definitely a good hand. Unsubstantiate against a Warden when they cast it is actually pretty good. Alright, Enforcer is a reasonable draw. I don't think it's very good against Warden. Do I just want them to draw 2 every turn? Not especially. Maybe Enforcer is something I could have cut. in hindsight. It's probably true. I mean, them drawing 2 cards also doesn't just equal me losing the game. That's another thing to kind of remember. Like, if I had to bounce a Warden and I drew them 2 cards, but tempoed them sufficiently, it's still definitely worth it. Surprised they don't have plays. They might just have a Pestilent Haze. I guess that kills our flyers, but they already drew us cards. I still would rather keep them. Radiant Mirror. Huh. It's like not even that. It's like not even worth a Ghost Light here. I think we just go get in with the scanners, drop an Enforcer, and leave up Unsubstantiate for all the tempo-y goodness. So now we go Bash Team, and we go Scanner plus Enforcer, and then probably replace Scourge maybe. Could have asked, actually, it doesn't actually do anything here. I wonder if they're dead. I think, are we 1 shy? Alright, that's fine. Wow. I'm pretty amazed we 3-0'd with this deck. We played 3 slow decks, and our deck was not particularly fast either, but had the potential to be explosive given the right draws, and then steal a couple games with Fairy's Tutelage. So I think we're very fortunate to go 3-0 with this deck. I think the odds of that happening are not amazingly high, so pretty fortunate. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, and the only reason I keep saying this is because I really like Travis a lot. I think he's a great player. I think he's very entertaining. So if you'd like to see more of him on SeemsGoodMagic, let him know that. Tell him that you saw him on SeemsGood. You're a big fan of him. You know, I'd love to get more videos from him. If you enjoy his videos, that's a good way to get him to come back and record some more for us. So, all right. Thanks, folks. We'll see you soon.